Hey everybody, in this reading we'll be looking at things that didn't come through in my other readings for whatever reason. And these things could be about love, work, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. I'll do a couple of spreads and maybe additional clarification or outcome spreads if necessary. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's the first lost message for you, Leo. We have the Sun, we have the Two of Swords clarified by the Five of Wands, then we have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Cups, and we also have the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. It's a very specific reading, and it could really be a lost message. If you got into some kind of a confrontation or a fight, or if you had some kind of a conflict or drama between you and somebody else, they are about to come back and offer an olive branch. Most likely they will offer an apology, and there could be some kind of a compensation, or they will do something or give you something to show you. It'll be like a sign of them wanting to normalize the connection, normalize the situation, whatever the nature of this connection is. All right, that's what's about to happen. Right, the only major arcana card on the table is the Sun. It was the first card that came out. The Sun is one of your major arcana cards, Leo, and it's the happiest card in the deck. It's also a card of clarity, so perhaps the person you got into a confrontation or a fight with, they're gaining clarity about the fact that they were wrong. And they feel kind of sad about it, right? The Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of somebody feeling lonely, sad, feeling left out in the cold, and things like that. Right next to the Sun, we have the Two of Swords clarified by the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a card of a conflict, right? Confrontation. And the often forgotten meaning of the Two of Swords is cease fire, or armistice, cease fire. So no more fighting. No more fighting. They're about to extend you an olive branch. And speaking of olive branches, the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Cups right next to the deck. That's it right there. The Page of Pentacles could be something tangible, something you can touch. So they could literally give you something. Or it could be like tickets to a show, tickets to a game, or they may find another reason to reach out to you. They may tell you, oh, hey, I've got paperwork for you, or something like that. And the Three of Cups clarifying that it could be a card of like a celebration, so it could be tickets to a show, a game, concert, what have you. Or it could be like an invitation to go grab a bite together, grab a cup of coffee together, or something like that. The Three of Cups is a card of a celebration. It's also a card of a reunion. Alright, so yeah, I don't think we need to get any additional clarification spreads for this one. I think you guys will definitely patch things up. Alright, let's move on and take a look at another lost message real quick. Here's another lost message for you, Leo. We have the Ten of Wands clarified by Justice. We have the Fool clarified by the King of Cups. Then we have the Page of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups. And we have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Libra and Aries on the table. This kind of looks familiar. Looks similar to one of the readings I recently did for you. Correct me if I'm wrong, because this King of Cups looks familiar. Right, so you're dealing with this King of Cups who is probably a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. And you will know who this is because there was some kind of a difficulty associated with this person. All right, and it could be some personal thing they were dealing with that had nothing to do with you. For others of you, perhaps before the two of you could get the show on the road, something had to be done. Some kind of an obstacle should have been, conquered, I guess. Perhaps this person had some kind of legal issues. That's just for some of you. Or this person was struggling with something, right? Perhaps this person was finishing up a divorce or something like that. Or it could have been associated with the government or something, or their job, whatever job they do. Because we actually start with the Ten of Wands clarified by Justice, right? The Ten of Wands is a card of a burden. It's a card of an obstacle, something that's taken a toll on us. It's a card of a lot of responsibilities, right? Something along those lines. It's clarified by Justice. Justice could be government, right? Or it could be financial issues, or it could be like them wrapping up a divorce, or something they were trying to make make things right, right? And we have the Fool clarified by the King of Cups. The Fool is a card of liberation. So from what I see prior to the Fool card, whatever that Ten of Wands and Justice represent for them, it's no longer an issue. They are liberated from that. They took care of it, or it's finished, or they got out of this relationship or marriage. It's done. And now they're able to come towards you. For some of you, like I said, the Ten of Wands and Justice, it could have been something between the two of you. But it's no longer going to be an issue. Okay, perhaps this person was struggling something and that was a deal breaker for you, and they're going to reach out to you and say, you know what, I've conquered it, I no longer have that issue. We're free to go. Something among those lines, right? So here they come with a Page of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups. The Page of Cups, this is them reaching out to you, probably asking you out on a date. And the Ace of Cups is the reason. The Ace of Cups is all about love, genuine, true, authentic love. That's how this person truly feels about you. That's what I see so far. All right, so yeah, let's take a look at the potential between you and this person real quick. Here's the potential between you and that King of Cups we saw in the previous spread. We have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Four of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could still be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but now we also have Aquarius on the table. And we have you, right? The Queen of Wands in the middle, that's you. And let me jump the gun real quick. You're clarified by the Four of Wands, and as I was clarifying the Queen of Wands, I simply asked how will Leo feel about what's going on moving forward, and the Four of Wands showed up. So you yourself will see the two of you in a commitment in the future. Okay, you'll be looking forward to it. Your mindset will be focusing on getting into a full-blown relationship, commitment, or even marrying this person at some point in the future. That's the Four of Wands. We start with the Knight of Cups clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. I love that combo. I love it. I also love when the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. To me personally, those two combos are identical. Right? The Knight of Cups is all about love, and the Ace of Pentacles is all about practicality, all about long-term, making plans, and things like that. So from what I see here and how it feels, it'll be smooth sailing from this point on. Once whatever that obstacle or difficulty represented in the first spread, in the previous spread, once that is taken care of, once that's no longer an issue, from that point on it's going to be smooth sailing. Okay, and we have two Wish Come True cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table. The Star on the bottom of the deck is one of them, and the Nine of Cups, the last card that came out right next to the deck, is the other one. So yeah, wish granted. Leo, wish granted. For some of you, the Star could be healing, right? Perhaps for some of you, that difficulty had something to do with them healing from something, not necessarily a disease, or healing from a previous breakup or something like that. But that's just for very few of you. All right? Yeah. You, again, for the fifth time, you yourself will think of it as a commitment moving forward. And that's, I think, exactly where the two of you are heading, because the Knight of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, very loving and very serious at the same time. That's how that person sees you, and you yourself will also feel that way. All right? So yeah, Leo, that's what I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Leo, have an amazing January.